Now we are joined also by Jolanda Schicker, a dinosaur curator at the Dino Museum in Aartal and preparator, and again Dr. Dennis Hansen from the new Natural History Museum in Zurich. And I brought you guys something to bite with. So these are 3 fossil teeth. One of them your favorite?
It's hard to say, but I think it's the CHARCHARDONTOSAURUS teeth.
Okay, so that's on your side.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the species of the dinosaur?
It was a dinosaur that lived at the same time like a T-Rex, but on a different continent.
Okay.
It was found in the Sahara, in Morocco probably.
Okay.
And, but it had almost the same size, or even the same size as a T-Rex.
So the animal was as big?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the T-Rex we have here, that's a very big one, is 10 centimeters long. And Dennis, the middle one, you like megalodon teeth? Yeah?
I do. I mean, it's everyone's favorite shark. If you know anything about extinct sharks, you know about the megalodon. But I actually would have to agree with Jorli that this is also my favorite, because of the way it reminds me as well of a human artifact, like the first flint things you find. And it's the same function, cutting through meat to eat it. And to me, and it's, if we turn it around like this, we can actually see how elegant it is.
Okay.
It's the T-Rex is typical American. It's big, it's bombastic, I'm going to crush everything. This one is a much more elegant weapon of death.
That's wonderful. Because that would have been my next question. If you at the museum get these teeth in, can you, like, on that specific tooth, can you say something about the way that animal lived, or maybe what kind of life he had? Or?
Well, you can immediately say if it was a meat eater, a flesh-eating dinosaur. You can see the serrations and on each one of them, on the shark tooth and the T-Rex and the CHARCHARDONTOSAURUS tooth, and and they were much bigger. I mean, this is only the tip of the tooth. The root was even longer than the tip, so it's usually just 1/3 that was coming out of the jaw, and the rest of the root was inside of the jaw.
Okay.
So they were gigantic.
Okay. So as a specimen at the museum, like an expert, what do you look for in, for example, a T-Rex tooth, quality-wise?
Well, to me, it's less the quality and more the story it can tell. If the two are combined, it's the best of both worlds. But for a museum point of view, I really look at where does it come from, who found it, what specimen, if it comes from a specimen, what are the stories it can tell, and scientifically in terms of the minerals inside. If it's a beautiful specimen, the more the better. But for a scientific museum, beauty and importance should go hand in hand, but sometimes importance in terms of storytelling comes first.
Okay, so this was found in Hell Creek.
That's a good.
North America.
That's a nice parentage, so to speak. It's, I guess, the most famous site for late Cretaceous.
Yes, and we have Indonesia here. These are typically like cream-colored, and the North American ones are usually
grayish or black.
Okay.
They have all kinds of colors.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you. So we have 3 fantastic biting instruments here.